Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. We're going to have a chance to watch Draymond Green in tonight's game, one of the best defenders in the league. Just what allows him to be such a force on defense, Shaq?
Well, he has great instincts to jump into the passing lanes and anticipate shots, strong enough and quick enough, and can guard any position. He was an all-star last year. I think he's going to be an all-star for the next 4 or 5 years to come.
Well, he's the kind of player, he can get a stop. He can make you guard him. Totally different kind of guy that you're used to seeing, a two-way player at his best.
Time for tip-off as we send it over to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. You look at Portland. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
Yeah, they're probably feeling like there's a little extra riding on this one as well. So still winless in the season series. Pride also will be a factor in this one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Now here's Lillard. Back to McCollum. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history, certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but, the Warriors now have 4. And when you look at Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green, you could argue that each of them are the best at their respective position in the NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition.
And right there is why Thompson is one of the best shooters this game has ever seen. Amazing strength by him to muscle those shots up while getting hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
Well, Steve, as we get to the meat of the season, the bumps and dings are really adding up. Depth is never more important for a team than right now.
Teams that can play 10, 11, 12 deep, they have an advantage because then they can rest guys. I don't like when you rest guys, but teams are starting to do it. You have injuries. You want to have 10 or 12 guys that you can rely on.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lillard against Curry. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Second shot opportunity, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a late first-round pick out of Duke, Mason Plumlee, the younger of the Plumlee brothers. His brother Miles drafted a year earlier.
Yeah, basketball, kind of the family game, if you will. The dad also played in college. And Mason and his brother, both with great tools, both standing 6'11", with great leaping ability. Game dunkers for sure, the both of them.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins, because you have to be able to do all that to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
Back to Harkless. Takes it from 10 and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And the Blazers last season losing 4 of their 5 starters to trades or free agency. You might have expected them, Greg, to, drop in the depths of the standings, but they stayed remarkably competitive.
And credit goes to everybody. The players rose to the challenge and showed a hunger to prove themselves. The front office went out and acquired young pieces that fit. And Coach Stotts put them in a position to be successful.
Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Not a bad way to start off your coaching career. Averaged 70 wins through his first 2 years. That is unreal.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him. Oh, okay.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
He also is one of the most skilled finishers in the league. Yet another spectacular play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Good defense, better offense. Durant more than capable of burying shots with a hand in his face.
Lillard against Thompson. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. Feeds it to Aminu. Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 7 points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense because he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
Out to the wing. Portland moving the ball around. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Julia, good.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He wants to win his second game of the season against this team, and the key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetration. He added, we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. See who wins that battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Harkless. It's Curry outside, and Harkless pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 4. McCollum dishes to Lillard. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Back to Lillard. And Plumlee kicks to Aminu. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Al-Farouq Aminu had bounced around a little bit in the league, but the Blazers GM who drafted him to the Clippers signed him to fill that starting small forward role. And with the way he's shooting the 3-ball, I mean, that contract is looking like a great value. And remember, this is still a very young player. His best basketball could still be ahead of him.
Both good from the line that time. And with Aminu talking about what a great value he has become, you have to think that all that work with the legendary shooter Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf in the summer of 2015, Greg, really made a difference in his three-point shot.
No doubt about it. He tweaked a few things in his shooting motion, and you see a little less sway. Doesn't kick his legs forward as much. That increased confidence showing not just in his percentage, but also his attempts. Almost half of his shots now coming from beyond.
Warriors trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
They set the pick. Inside. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Trailblazers leading by 5. Dishes it to McCollum. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Thompson inside the line. That one a little long.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Cullen passes to Plumlee. Pachulia with the steal. Shoots. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
And defensively, Steve, these days, more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the blocks, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing that these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He got everything.
And the Warriors miss again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Lillard from outside. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
Just a flawless execution in how they attacked on offense. Couldn't have asked for a better result.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
I think it was a little bit of both. Just no heart really on the defensive end. That's what cost them.
Some changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. For Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Portland also making some changes. Leonard comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Turner's subbed in for Harkless. Here's Lillard. Last game out, he had 40 points. Takes the 13-footer. That one doesn't drop. And Golden State will come the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Portland again missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Durant kicks to Livingston. Pass to McCaw. Durant for three. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard's got his third rebound tonight. Down low, Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Free throw good from Leonard.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
David West, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the Warriors certainly a dominant team, but I think what captivates the fans, Steve, just as much as their style of play, ball movement, up-tempo, shots from all over the floor. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. The best shooting backcourt in league history with Curry and Thompson. Like you said, it's the playmaking and intelligence of the players around them that enable them to take full advantage and pick teams apart.
Lillard dishes to Turner. Back to Lillard. Davis sets a screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Trailblazers.
And we see the central role that long-range shooting played for them offensively. One of the top teams in the league when it came to taking and making the triple.
And that one falls for Davis. There are a lot of great coaches known for their defensive prowess. And Steve, do you have your pick for the best defensive coaches in the NBA right now?
Greg Popovich does a nice job. Rick Carlisle comes to mind. These guys just does a nice job of being able to change their defensive philosophy throughout the course of the game. Doc Rivers also come to mind, being able to play with what he has, and he can change up on the fly.
Livingston passes to McCaw. Now here's Livingston, covered by Lillard. 9 feet out. No good that time. Davis with some nice D. And it's Turner off the drive. Count it.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Turner no good on the free throw.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
And there's a foul called on Alan Grant. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul.
Here's Livingston. He had 10 points in the win against New York. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Crabbe with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Davis sets a screen. Clock at 6. No problems knocking that one down. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
Well, he's doing what keeps them ahead, and he's been doing it all quarter, respecting the hot streak.
Pick by West. Livingston kicks to Iguodala for the 3, and it's Portland with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Davis sets a screen. Davis with a screen on Iguodala. Don't usually see him shooting the 3. Crabbe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Here's McGee, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And here are the numbers for Turner. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
That's good from McGee.
And for the Blazers, you know, offensively, you've got Lillard and McCollum spacing the floor. You put them on opposite sides, and when you swing the ball, either can carve up the defensive rotation.
Both free throws good from McGee. And both Lillard and McCollum, able shot creators. They put a lot of pressure on him.
And both of them able to hit from deep, off the bounce, and create for others. They're both scoring-minded guards, but between them, plenty of playmaking to keep the ball moving.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Livingston kicks it to West. Back to Livingston. The 11-footer. McGee's shot is off.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Stolen by McGee. Here's McCall. He's guarded by Davis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard again missing.
If his shots were just a little more on point tonight, they'd be holding a much bigger lead right now.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. McGee a screen. 6 to shoot. McCaw, the pass to McGee. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
He got the ball where he wanted and attacked the smaller defender. Completely overpowered him.
Now here's Crabbe. 9 points last game. Lillard outside. And it comes off the front of the rim. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot, and it's tough to guard especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. Can they keep it up for the entire game? It remains to be seen.
Klay Thompson is out there with Durant. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. Clark dishes to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. The lead now cut to single digits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The feed to Davis. Here's McCollum. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
And C.J. McCollum stepping into that starting spot, the shooting guard last season, and just about tripled Greg his scoring average.
And how about he and Lillard comprise one of the top scoring backcourts in the league? They make a nice combination. And what I like, when Lillard checks out of the game, McCollum can step over into that point guard role, so he brings great versatility.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Portland.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Timeout.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Smitty, you were just starting in the league when NBA basketball games were becoming what they are today in the 90s. The popularity of the game has just increased so substantially. Was it strange to see yourself being portrayed in video games as we see now? And how did you react to it?
You know, very humbling, Kevin, to get a chance to see yourself, your name being called in the video game. But what I did like, Kevin, I was so skinny. The video game had me looking buff with muscles and everything. So I like that.
You look pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's because you're my friend.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. In third, the Warriors. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Curry outside, and Harkless pulls it down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Plumlee with the screen, and here's McCollum for three. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting one in the first.
Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 10. Durant with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Durant kicks to Green. And here is Curry. 8 points his last outing. Another miss by Curry.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wasted no time on that one. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant kicks to Clark. Green, the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the three. Trailblazers leading by 12. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum up top, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple. Krabs got his second basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Curry passes to Thompson. Will it go? Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The dish to Plumlee. Shoots from 14. No good off the back of the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Klay Thompson. Pass to Plumlee. Back to McCollum. From 13. And he hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 9. Warriors shooting a low 30% mark from the field. McCollum against Curry. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Now he's one of the best of the business at scoring inside the paint. That is dangerous.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Crab kicks to Plumlee. Here's the screen. McCollum up top. Wide open look. Again, McCollum missing.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Here's Curry with the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And a huge jump in the salary cap this season, Steve. And next year it really goes up by more than $40 million, probably in the next 2 years.
That's phenomenal.
Isn't that something?
Now a lot of these teams will get a chance to add even more players that can help their teams.
Making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Clark. Kicks to Curry. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one. Good D by McCollum.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
And among all the tangible things that make the Warriors great, the big intangible we keep coming back to, Steve, is chemistry.
Yes, they have great players, but this is a team that loves each other, loves playing the game. They're unselfish. They're willing to sacrifice. They play hard, and you just can't create that. Chemistry is something that you have to develop.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And he makes both free throws. Warriors trail by 16. Curry dishes to Pachulia. And stolen by Cram. Floats one up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Cram.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Portland with a change here, too. Turner's checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Green, the screen. Stolen by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And there's the lay-in. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Incredible. He was shooting the ball with good rhythm in the first quarter. Now he's just unconscious.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Turner kicks to Aminu. And it's Turner off the drive. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
You know, it's been a combination of their efforts at both ends of the court. They have played a truly complete basketball game.
Green, the screen. Curry, wide open. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Curry's got 8 points.
If you're the defense, you have to respect Stephen Curry off picks. He doesn't need much room, just an inch, and he'll fire.
Plumlee with the screen. Turner against Iguodala. The shot by Turner, no good. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Livingston. It's stolen by Aminu. Now here's Cram. Defense is right there. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. Some changes for Golden State. West comes in for Green. And McCaw is subbed in for Steph Curry. Portland also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Aminu. And Lillard subbed in for Alan Cram. Pachulia with the steal. Now here's Livingston, covered by Lillard, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. Number 1, Draymond Green. In the 3rd spot, Mason Plumlee.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
Whether it's starting to break with a fantastic pass or kicking it out to a wide open teammate, these fellas have a knack for passing the basketball.
That free throw good from West. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. And both free throws good for West. Trailblazers leading by 17. McCollum outside. Davis sets a screen. Nobody near Lillard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Picked by Pachulia. Livingston passes to Pachulia. And Davis sends it back. Now here's Lillard. He's covered by Livingston. Davis sets a screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Start it.
And the Warriors making a change here. McGee's checked in.
And let's review some numbers for McCollum. Averaging 22 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
Trailblazers on D. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Terrific team chemistry on display. Everyone communicated well, and as a result, they got a great look out of it.
The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That's good from McGee.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
McCollum, no good.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
It's stolen by Davis. And Turner kicks to McCollum. Outside Leonard. Back to McCollum. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not. The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
For Sean Livingston, a lot of his scores come from him hitting a jumper on a smaller guard. His post-up game and turnaround shot are one of the hardest things to stop in the league.
And so many people say, well, he has an advantage because of his size and height. But first of all, you got to have the ability and skills to handle the basketball as a point guard. And so what, you're down there with smaller guys. You have to have skill set to make those turnaround jumpers. And also the mid-range game, that's an art. Sean Livingston has mastered it.
That one is off. Second free throw, no good. Warriors trailed by 18. Iguodala the pass to McCaw. Leonard against West. Here's McCall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That one's not going to go. Davis with some nice D. And Turner kicks to Leonard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on David West.
Myers Leonard taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard. Leonard hits them both. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, "I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling." I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yes, that goes in.
He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Lillard, 12 points for him. There's the screen, 5 to shoot. Portland no good that time either.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
Livingston with it. Good if it goes. No good on that last second attempt there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny?
They're not taking the soft approach to this game, fellas. They're playing physical. Just look at how many times they've gotten to the line by being active, driving the lane, and drawing contact. It's gotten them points at the stripe. It's gotten defenders off balance. They've been the more aggressive team tonight by far.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
Warriors trail by 18. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Plumlee out there with Aminu, and it's Harkless in at the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lillard with the bucket.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. It's been an ascension to stardom for Draymond Green the last few seasons. Gone from role player to starter to superstar, all-star in a very short time span.
You just scratch your head how Green was taken in the second round of the draft. So many different teams passed up on a guy who played extremely well at the college level. He has the skills and mentality to be a force in this league for a long time. Many argue he's already a top 10 player in the game. And his defense, that might be the #1 thing he does that separates him. If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
McCollum against Thompson. Plumlee with the screen. Stolen by Thompson. And that one goes long.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
And there's the pass to Aminu. Got a piece of it. But Julia with the steal. Thompson dishes to Durant. And it's Portland with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. They set the pick, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McCollum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
Well, he has turned in a complete offensive performance so far, and he isn't through yet. I mean, you have to admire the work rate he's put in to get open on every trip. Even when he isn't the one scoring, he is affecting the defense as they have to gravitate towards him.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. Warriors trail by 21. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Thompson, a master at positioning himself well down inside and schooling the defense.
Plumlee with the screen. Back to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Damian Lillard, the leader of this Blazers team, you know, and I really feel like he's got the right disposition for it. You speak of the great composure. You know, you never see him too high or too low. And for me, his work ethic speaks for itself. The other thing I love about this guy is he always plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Lillard, in addition to being that stabilizing force, Greg, and playing the game with such great confidence, he also has that certain underdog mentality, doesn't he?
Kevin, he may have the biggest chip on his shoulder of any player in the NBA. Lightly recruited out of high school, went to a small college, and he's embraced that outsider role, if you will.
Warriors trail by 21. Curry kicks to Green. Durant for three. Again, Durant missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Green with the block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot-blocking threat.
The Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Thompson dishes to Pachulia. It's Thompson off the drive. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Thompson's got 10 points.
That pass was a work of art right there.
And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. Back to Lillard. Plumlee with a screen on Curry. And Lillard gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Timeout called the Warriors. Trailblazers making a switch here. Crabs checked in.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, getting around 24 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Here's Green. And good that time. Green's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Crab. He's got 8. Aminu with a screen on Green. Feeds it to Aminu. Durant with the steal. He gets that one. He's got 10. Warriors trailed by 21. And Thompson kicks to Green. He feeds it to Curry. He dishes it to Pachulia. Outside Durant. Back to Pachulia. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Crab the pass to Plumlee. Back to Crab. Dishes to Aminu. Pass to Harkless. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 4th in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And Thompson kicks to Green. The feed to Curry. The dish to Pachulia. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Pachulia's got his 2nd basket of the game. Trailblazers leading by 19 points. And Lillard kicks to Crab. Back to Lillard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First free throw is good. Clark, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Warriors trail by 21. Curry kicks to Green. Here's Clark. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Curry against Lillard. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that one comes up a bit short.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it. He is very frustrating to guard because he makes plays that will drive you crazy.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And looking at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, we can see the teams that make the most of their trips to the foul line. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
That free throw good from Lillard. JaVale McGee's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Curry. Davis is checked in for Portland. Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half. Klay does a lot of things well. He shoots the basketball, he can defend, but the area he could get better is his ball handling, and he's done that. He looks very comfortable driving, creating shots for himself, and kicking it out for others.
And with Klay and his improved ball handling, Steve, it used to be that he had trouble creating for himself. Now he is creating for himself and others.
Klay has size, speed, and he can flat out shoot the basketball. Now, like you say, with his improved ball handling, he has the confidence to attack the rim so he can shoot it and he can get to the bucket.
Turner's checked in for Portland. That one is no good. One area you have to give Klay Thompson credit in is how strong of a defender he is. He can match up with a number of positions, and Steve sticks to a player like a glove.
He has length. His lateral agility are a big bonus for him on the defensive end. He uses his length, too, well because he bothers shots, contests shots, and even received some all-defensive team votes last year for his efforts.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Warriors. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Portland Trailblazers, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And, well, for the Warriors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Just 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Turner. Rebounded by McGee. Warriors trail by 20. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Turner. At the top of the key, Harkless. Right side, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Turner missing again. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. It's good.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing. Just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Pass to Crabbe. Turner dishes to Leonard. Stolen by Durant. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
That even things out. He had a 3 early in the first half. Now gets 1 in the second.
And Turner kicks to Leonard. Over in the corner, Harkless. Outside Turner. Back to Harkless. Wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And that's now 6 points for Harkless. Durant kicks to Iguodala. Here's Clark. Turner covering. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. That shot no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And here is Crabbe. 10 points for him. Harkless kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harkless. There's the 3. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's McGee. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Trailblazers leading by 17. Now Harkless. 6 points for him. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harkless has got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Clark, the pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. McGee a screen. To the middle. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. It goes on Ed Davis. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Durant for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. And he sinks the second. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes to Turner. Back to McCollum. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And that's 21 points for C.J. McCollum. Warriors trail by 20. To the paint. Here's West. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Harkless with it. 8 points for him. Kicks to Davis. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
West shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. West has got 6.
Love the ball movement by Shaun Livingston. Quickly getting the ball over to his shooters.
There's a good screen. Davis sets a screen. Here's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, it looks like he got to that shot just after it reached its apex. Those can be tough ones to gauge.
The Warriors have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Evan Turner. That's good from McGee. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. McCollum outside. Davis sets a screen. The pass to Aminu. Out left to the wing. Harkless dishes to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Warriors making a change here. Now here's Livingston. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Here's West. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Free throw good, West. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. 1 second left. The shot comes out. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Portland out in front, up by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Just make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of the simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Iguodala. Livingston is out there with McCall. And it's West. And it's Pachulia in at the center position. Some nice passing by Golden State. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for David West. Trailblazers leading by 14. Davis with a screen on Green. And Lillard kicks to Davis. Oh, that's blocked. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Davis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Portland with a change here, too. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Ed Davis.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 12. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Curry can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. There's the pick. The tray. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 12. Feeds it to Lillard. He kicks to McCollum. Off the pick. Warriors with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Mason Plumlee. That's his third personal, the team's second.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for McCall. The free throw drops for Pachulia. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Lillard. Plumlee with a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Hey, continue to stack it up from three. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Here's Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are the brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Kevin Durant, for his career, almost 90% at the free throw line. He'll make you pay.
And so Durant nails them both.
He just can't miss from the line right now. He is the guy you want taking those shots.
Lillard against Curry. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. Lillard's got 27 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. We all know that Curry broke the three-point record last year, putting up an incredible 402 made threes on the season. The fact that no one had reached 300 before, then he goes and gets 400 is just astonishing.
And that is what is the most impressive thing about the record. He broke his own record by over 100. It would be like a player hitting 90 home runs in a year. Little doubt that he's the best shooter of all time.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And who can forget Steph Curry going down in the playoffs last season? Very scary moment in the first round. He was able to return and contribute, but ultimately his team fell to the Cavs in the finals.
Just the fact that Curry was able to come back was huge. Goes to show you just how much can change in the playoffs with one injury.
Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good.
Very aggressive play by Stephen Curry, driving it to the teeth of the defense.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Plumlee with the screen. Aminu with the screen for Lillard. There's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Curry passes to Pachulia. They kick it out to Green. A 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts it up from 15. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's up to 25 points for C.J. McCollum. Here's Curry. He feeds it to Thompson. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Crabbe. Green missing again. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Aminu misses. Warriors trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there. Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Dishes to Plumlee. Back to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Julia, good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Pass to Plumlee. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Lillard against Curry. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Portland no good that time either. Warriors trail by 13. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And at 6'7", Thompson could be a nightmare to match up with down low. The defense pretty much has to foul him when he's that far inside and hope he misses.
Warriors, Klay Thompson at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. Maurice Harkless is checked in for C.J. McCollum. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And one reason Thompson is such a fantastic offensive player is because he is so good at drawing fouls.
And here is Crabbe. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. And the shot is long. Trailblazers leading by 11. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Plumlee. It's deflected. They recover it. Lillard the pass to Plumlee. Over Pachulia. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
You gotta be physical, push him off the block, get him off the spot.
Here's Pachulia. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Aminu with a screen on Green. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Warriors trailed by 11. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And Lillard gets double teamed. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Trailblazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Curry dishes to Thompson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard left side. And Lillard gets double teamed. And here's McCollum for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. They get it back. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And there's the feed to Plumlee. Back to McCollum. And he converts the layup. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Inside. Over to the wing. Aminu with it. Picked up by Thompson. Aminu with the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
They set the pick. And they get it. Curry with another miss.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Nothing is falling for them right now. That could have been a huge bucket.
Cullen passes to Harkless. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. Well, we've always known that height gives an advantage in basketball. A lot of teams now are concerned about things that we've never really talked about before. The length of hands, your arm span, your wingspan. That plays a role now with a lot of these teams and how they draft, how they make a roster.
Yeah, totally, Kevin, because on the defensive end, you have a lot of these guys that can switch. I remember playing against Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. They were so long out front. It helps. It makes a difference.
But your arm span is long. That had to play
not
a role.
Bad, not bad.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Down low. Out to Thompson. The dish to Green. Curry setting the pick for Green. Just 3 to shoot. Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this is
what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Portland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Lillard.
When he was the guy running the show for them, he was able to get them a good shot almost every time down. We saw just how tremendous his court vision is. Some of those assists of his were dazzling.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Different look here for the Warriors. West is checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. McCaw, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Portland also making some changes. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Aminu. Turner comes in for Maurice Harkless, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for Damian Lillard. Good on the second free throw. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Iguodala dishes to Pachulia. Pass to Livingston. Kicks to West. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line for the Warriors, David West, 2.
Free throw good, West. And both free throws good for West. Here's Napier. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the inside. Here's Vonleh. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Team penalty. Shooting for Portland, Noah Vonleh. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Vonleh. Now Livingston. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game. Damian Lillard, impeccable second half. his full arsenal on display. Quite frankly, he made it look a little too easy at times.
Talking about Damian Lillard, one of the smartest basketball players we were watching. Passing ability, always gets the most out of his teammates, and his own scoring.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.